Hello and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleacher. This week I'm using a PlannerKate kit. This first page here is called the sampler, and then I got a sheet of full boxes. I also got a sheet of washi. This is MK221 April Showers. I also got a couple add-ons. I got the thin washi and the pattern labels as well. This was my first time using a kit, and I was so excited and so nervous at the same time that I was literally shaking while I was recording this video. Okay, so I was just pointing out there that I didn't like that there was two colors on this page. There's a purple and a peach, so I decided to white out those middle lines. I knew I would be covering up the top and the bottom, so I didn't worry about those so much. So that's what I'm doing here. Now I'm going in and adding some of that thick washi to the bottom. I had to do this over and over again, and I decided I did not want to torture you, so I edited most of that out. It was painful to watch. I'm sure I'm going to get better with this as time goes on. I love that thick washi. It is so pretty. Then I added some more thick washi to the bottom just to cover everything else up. I was not as excited about the yellow as I was the umbrellas, but I thought it would look funny if I didn't cover up the rest of the lines. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a white space between the top and bottom washi on the right hand side, and that little like white space line was bothering me. So I did peel it up and reposition it to get rid of that white space. And then when I did that, a little bit of the purple stuck out the top. So then I peeled that side down and just used my white out. I'd had enough by that point. Today I've been watching a bunch of reviews about the new Erin Condren planners that are coming out. I guess today was the day that YouTubers were allowed to like share what they have, the previews. There's one with a flower design, which I thought I would like because I'm just a huge floral fan, but I think I'm a fan, but I like the other one better. The other one is, I think it's called Waves, and I just like it better. I think it's because the florals just, I don't know, I didn't find them pretty, and I hope people aren't offended by that because I know a lot of people like the florals. So I think when it comes time for me to get a new planner, I will definitely be getting the Waves one. Now I'm not like so in love with it that I have to switch planners right now. I'm currently in a January planner. It starts in January, so I will probably use this one until the end of the year, so until December. I like doing January to December for my budgeting, and that's what I mostly use this for, is for budgeting. So that's why I'm probably going to keep this one. And plus, I really like this one. I think it is so pretty. Even without the stickers, I love the kaleidoscope. I love the colors. I love the pattern. I love everything about it. Okay, so up there on Monday, I put email to remind me to email my students, and Seesaw to remind me to make a Seesaw post for my students. I usually use that top section for work, use the middle section for family, and the bottom section for YouTube, but I've decided to kind of change how I'm doing it, and instead I'm using the top section for things I need to accomplish before lunch, the middle section for things to accomplish after lunch, and the bottom section for things to accomplish or do after dinner. So that's what the setup is today. So I do start Monday morning with emailing and my students and doing Seesaw. So that is in the morning before lunch. This sticker here is to remind me, it says don't forget, it's to remind me that I need to go and pick up my son's lunches from school on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I will put the washi across those days. I love this combination of the pink and the gray. I thought it just looked really nice together. So that's just my reminder to go and do that on those days. It's also my indication of lunch. So things, I can place things I want to get done before lunch on top of that and things to do after lunch below it. These full boxes, I used those to indicate the days that I'm doing homeschooling with my youngest son, who is a second grader. My oldest son is a high schooler and he is just completely independent, so I'm not too worried about his homeschooling right now. I used full boxes for homeschooling because it does take up a significant portion of the day, and I wanted to indicate that. These, I think they're called quarter boxes, and I'm putting across the bottom here. This is for dinner. We do dinner as a family every night now that we are social distancing, and I'm absolutely loving this time with my family. It's been so nice. I'm using these fork and knife stickers to indicate that this is dinner time. These are not PlannerKate stickers. These are actually from another Etsy shop called ShelbyNicole Designs. And I decided to use different colors instead of the same color each day. Thought it'd be more fun. But then I decided I didn't like that first pink. It just wasn't the right shade of pink. So I take that off and then I put another shade of pink that I think is a better match for this spread. My intention is to go through here and write down what we're going to have each day. I didn't do that today because I wanted to do a little more planning. I like to take some time and figure out what meals I want to make and then make my shopping list, and I hadn't done that at the point where I was filming this video. So I'm going to go back later and update all of those boxes. This here is also from ShelbyNicole Designs, and it just says meeting, and I do have a meeting for work every Friday at 1 o'clock, so I'm just putting that down on the calendar so that I don't forget. We plan out what we're going to send out to our students on Monday, so that's what that meeting is there. On Tuesday evening, I'm actually going up to the school and I'm going to be passing out a PBL project to our students. PBL stands for Project-Based Learning. I cannot take credit for this. One of another teacher I work with, she came up with this plan. She comes up with most of our PBL projects, and she had the idea of giving them like a project that they could put together at home. So she's working with a lumber company, a local lumber company, and they're carving everything out and they're making lap boards for our students. And our students, all they need to, like the only tool they need to put them together is a screwdriver, and then they can also paint them when they're done putting them together. I thought it was a really cool idea, and she found the funding to fund it so nobody has to pay for it. I just thought that was really awesome. Okay, I put down a whole bunch here. We have girls' night on Wednesday. On Friday night, we have movie night with the family. We also do a Zoom before movie night, and we do that Zoom with my family who lives in other states. I also put down grocery time on Thursday afternoon because that's when we go to get groceries. And then I started adding some of my YouTube stickers at the top there. I upload to this channel Life in Envelopes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I film for this channel on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. On Wednesdays, I do do my planning, so it says planner time, and that's the video that goes up on Thursday. And then that I put in the wrong spot, pay bills. That's actually should have been on Sunday filming. That's when I do my weekly check-in, is on Sundays, and that's when I film it. And then it goes up on Tuesday mornings. What I film on Friday is for my Saturday video, and it varies from week to week. So yeah. Okay, so I also put down edit because I tend to record in the morning, and then we do lunch, and then I edit in the afternoon. That big box there is to indicate clean. It's my cleaning house day, Saturday, and it does take up a significant portion of time, so I wanted to use a big box to show that it does take up a big chunk of time. We're also going to do family game night on Saturday night. I put down a garbage day sticker at the bottom of Sunday there just to remind me that that is garbage day. I didn't like the way that edit sticker looked just over the whiteout, so I took the washi, the leftover washi from the bottom, and I used it as, just decorative decor behind the edit like little picture there. I'm adding some weather. I don't know the weather icon. I don't know what these are called. But it looks like it's going to be kind of a rainy week and a cloudy week. So this is a good week to use my April showers kit. Those first two are rain, and then we have 3 days of partly cloudy, and then looks like we're going to have some sun over the weekend. So that will be nice. For girls' night, we've been getting together using an app called House Party, and I think our intention was originally we were going to get together and play games, but we usually get together and just talk for 2 or 3 hours straight, and it's so nice. This particular group of girlfriends, we don't get to see each other very often. In normal circumstances, we just have so much going on in our lives, and getting together, getting all of our schedules organized. There's 4 of us, all of our schedules organized, and finding time to get together is just really challenging. So we're actually getting to hang out and spend more time together now virtually than we usually do throughout the year. My group of friends were very much like Sex and the City. We all have our role that we play in our group. I am definitely the Charlotte of the group. Do you have a group of friends like that? And if so, who do you identify with the most? At the bottom here, I am just putting these little flags to indicate the nights that I will have time to go on a walk with my husband. And then I try to write walk in cursive, like my nicest handwriting, but I'm realizing I'm not a fan of my handwriting. I much prefer the stickers that are already pre-made. We would like to walk every night, but our evening calendar is kind of filling up, and we don't always have time to walk every night after dinner. But that was the original idea, is that we would walk every night after dinner. I noticed a garbage icon sticker, and I added it to garbage day. I also found a TV sticker, which was perfect because we do watch a show after we walk on those nights. We're currently watching Community. I think I talked about this in my last plan with me. I only had one TV sticker, so I ended up using other stickers to indicate that we were going to watch TV on those nights. And then I found a house, so I added it to the clean house thing. Okay, so I'm setting up my sidebar here. I decided to use my sidebar to write down my AM routine and my PM routine. I don't actually write down what I do here because I run out of time. I have to go pick up lunches for the boys, so I run out of time, and I don't get that part written down. So I'll just tell you what I do. In the morning, I shower, and then I have breakfast and coffee, and then I clean the kitchen. That's my AM routine. And then for my PM routine, I clean the kitchen, I meditate, and then I read before I go to sleep. And that is the complete spread. I love the way it turned out. I think this kit is just absolutely gorgeous. I did forget to tell you about that movie theater sticker or movie night sticker. It's by a Happy Blue Tree on Etsy, and also all my YouTube stickers are by Let's Make It Sparkle. So I will put a link to all of that in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Bye.